Well, would you look at that? Marvin has just hit a midlife crisis. And what's on his list? Get married. Marvin, I do not understand why this household in particular plays along with the storyline so well. Of course you're getting married. This is planned. Everybody knows you and Martina are meant to be. You didn't have to go through a crisis to let me know. Hi, hi. I'm Nikki. Welcome to the Vanillas, or welcome back to the Vanillas. That clip you just saw was taken so long ago with a completely different mic. I don't think it sounds too different. But before we get into reintroducing everybody by the family tree and starting the big event, well, prepping for and then having the big event, I wanted to show off little Candy. She just aged up from an infant. What? To an infant. Excuse me. Here she is. She is the youngest in the household. And what is with my throat? These are all her cute outfits. She's ready to go. She ended up with more Martina than Bella in her looks. She's so cute. I mean, I can partially do the rundown here because these are all related households. But I think it'll be easier with the actual family tree. Sims, this household has had more than a full house pretty much the whole time. You're just, don't do that. You're weird. Let me grab our Bella. I want to zoom into this. This household started with Anaya, who I have always called Anya, and I don't know why. She did a rags to riches style. It's a random legacy, short lifespan, nightmare style gameplay. She was cast away in Tulani and built everything up from selling seashells, and Tomax is her father. He was a diver. She sold stuff at a table. They built everything from there. Tomax is from the realm of magic, so he is a spellcaster. And he did pass that on to Bella. They had 4 kids. We have Bailey, Bach, Beverly, and Bella. These 2 are older. Then we have Beverly and we have Bella. And Bella is our current gen. And she is the one we followed. Beverly still lives in the original family house. Bach married Olive Tinker, and she already had Charlene, and they have had Eliana. Bailey ended up moving to the city and has a little toddler named Damien. She married Imran. But Beverly's soloing it. They're all decently close, I'd say. We don't really see the two eldest all that often. Beverly is pretty much always over. The parents were over a lot while she was raising the kids. She had Cashew. Bella had Cashew very early. And this is his father. He is a criminal, a jerk. They showed up shortly after he was born, did a stay over, and the family was just horrible to deal with the whole time. He was yelling at his mom, making her cry. It was the worst thing. We don't talk to Cashew's father. We just don't deal with that. Uh, Cashew has a decent relationship with him, but we don't interact very often. She had Cherry here with Carson. Carson is a werewolf. And this is probably where I start explaining that this is an all occult household. That is what she rolled to live with. Bella, my girl, decided vanilla wasn't going to be a nice, sweet, relaxing gameplay anymore. She decided I needed to have as much chaos as I like to normally inflict on other people. She grew up best friends with Marvin. Marvin is a merman. Yes, she did not know that until they were older, but he is. She had known him since she was a child. I did like a whole thing when I reintroduced her. Please go watch that. It'll probably make things make more sense. She met Carson in high school, and the way he ate, he was either a werewolf or a glutton, because you know how they eat. And he was so furry. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny if he was a werewolf? He is. He is a werewolf. He has sparkly brain syndrome, uh, as do I, as an ADHD person. But I don't go wolf mode if I get a little too much entertainment in my life. But he's very excitable, and we have had to lock this poor boy in the pantry numerous times in the past. This is a house I had built for them. And when I was first setting up to come do the wedding, I was kind of getting teary eyed because there's been so much change to this house just throughout the time of playing. And it's absolutely ridiculously huge. And Martina is, of course, an alien, as you can see, and she rounded out our spellcaster, werewolf, all occult, mermaid household. Bella had to have several kids without being married, so single the whole time. She had Cashew before she got here. She had to have three, so she is done. She had Cashew before she got here. We had Cherry a little while later, and now we have our sweet little Candy, who is just chilling out on the ground right now. Oh, Bella's off to work. Bella is an astronaut. Bye. Have a good time. We have a ton of pictures from her family growing up on the beach to the kids now. I've been very picture heavy. This is how I usually like to play. Lots of pictures. We have all through different stages over here. And as you see, we have some extra pictures. Oh, I'm sorry, Carson. I didn't tell you to pay attention in class, did I? Oh, were you coming to get the baby? Oh, she's still what's thatting that. I think Carson was going to play with you. Here, come talk to Candy. Oh, now you want to pick her up? Everyone wants to carry her out. Yes, you're in your midlife. Okay. Good idea to have the rival team attend practice. Uh-oh. Bubbles are petty insults. Let's calm them down. Yes, good girl. Sierra is so responsible. I'll explain Sierra. We got Carson, right? Carson has been a terrible flirt. He was supposed to be a villainous Valentine, but he's not good at it. He's good at flirting, like kind of a little bit, but he's clearly been madly in love with Bella ever since she saved him from that kick me sign. He's such a sweetie. But he ended up with Alex Moyer. She wasn't good for him, and I generally dislike this person. She had Sierra, and where is she? There she is. And Mackenzie. Mackenzie's the eldest. And little Sierra was out by the road by herself while Mackenzie and Alex were out by a pool in the backyard. And that didn't sit right. There's a whole thing. Again, you're gonna have to watch the series. So much has happened. Alex won the lottery. Um, Carson was with her. Black widowed her because Bella couldn't stand her, so I spent a long time getting rid of her. And he is the stepfather to these two. He has been a very good daddy. Sierra still lives in the house. She is currently at football. And Mackenzie wanted to be a star. So she is trying to be an actress. We gave her a whole bunch of the money, set her up with a house. We've still got a whole bunch. So we don't have to worry about funds, but everybody in the house works except for Carson, who is going to college because that's what his job was. What are you doing? Oh, peekaboo. She did not like it, Carson.
Frinka, prove unza. Sonze brista. Quit pimbo.
Anyway, it's time I stop rambling. We've got to get these two hitched. He is so mopey. We were already planning for them to get married. He also no longer hates children. He's moving on from that. And he adores Martina. But he has his midlife crisis. Where even is that? Over here, that's right. He said he wants to get married. I'm Yeah, duh, I already built the place. We were doing it before. Okay, you are very sad. You are hungry. When mom is at work, you don't need to clean that. Can you come feed her, please? Come bottle feed her. Think she needs a nappy nap. You had some fresh meat? Your dad went hunting for that. What? Oh. So the family started with Anaya, who half the time I call Anya. It's just always been that way. She was a castaway, rags to riches style. She ended up marrying Tomax. Tomax is one of the spellcasters from Realm of Magic. Take me back to Bella. And they had 4 children. Now, I did the random legacy challenge ruler for a whole bunch of this, and this is just my vanilla version of that. It's also been a short lifespan legacy one. Although I have currently turned off aging because I'm being real picky about how this wedding happens. Because this house has been absolute chaos. So, Bella is the baby. We have Bach, Bailey, and Beverly. Beverly and Bella are pretty close in age. She's only slightly older, but she's always been a little less mature. So none of that recorded. We just had the wedding. Beach. It was lovely. We just got back. We got to see so many family. And it was so awesome. And I don't want to do it again. I really don't. So here are a ton of pictures of what happened. It was super cute. I am so glad that I had Carson taking pictures during the event and that I was doing screenshots. I am so upset. We had siblings we hadn't seen in a while, friends. Bach is about to have a baby, so we're getting a niece or nephew. And Olive was super, super pregnant. Like she was gonna burst. During the middle of the ceremony, I had to turn off autonomy because they were being nonsense. Not they as in the guests. Marvin and Martina were being nonsense. They wouldn't stay by the aisle where I needed them to be because they wanted to go swim since it was at the beach. It was a great ceremony. I would like everybody to be taking care of themselves. You're gonna judge the towels. Okay. Can you do fun that's not going to get you sparkly? I Sierra may need bed, sweetie. I guess y'all can kick the ball around for a little bit. You you do not, I mean, I guess you do, but can you please not sleep in the treehouse? Y'all, Cashew, go to sleep in your bed. Sweetie, can you? Like, I have all the food. Let's put them in the fridge here. It was good. They weren't able to cut the cake because of where I put it. What is... Oh, this is zapping. We're just gonna replace it. I've had it. I'm really upset. What is this? What do I have? Place it. Well, kitty, kitty, please off keyboard. Okay, what was it and where did you place it? What? Oh, it was music. Why? I don't need to know, do I? No. No, I don't. Why do you have baby toy in your pocket? We're probably playing with it. Oh, sweetie, what's wrong? You hungry? Yeah, you hungry. Mommy'll feed you. Baby care. Feed. Feed the baby. No, no sleepy. You want food and then sleepy. And it's Winterfest. And now you didn't hear that I'm ending this. Because I was ending it and then I went and looked and realized that I didn't need to unpause my recording because it had never decided to start recording. So me pausing it did literally nothing. I'm so upset. Right, you're looking better. You have fried yourself. Excellent job. Please eat and go to bed. We're not gonna play with zappies anymore. You are baby duty. Also need bed, food. And that is a couch. Y'all have beds. You know where they are. Sleep. You do not need to speak to your mommy. Did you get put in bed? Good. Can you kiss that baby? And then I would like you to also go your butt to bed. Just, can you just go to sleep? Can't you just sleep out here? There. Okay. I think I'm getting them calmed down. That is not your bed, young lady. This house is absolutely crazy, as always. This is not new. Carson? New. How about you go to your room and you groom yourself? I'm just gonna. I can't. I can't put this in an inventory. I don't know where this came from. I'm just gonna sell it. You were supposed to be asleep. You do not need to watch the sky with her. She is asleep. Why did you... You're not running out of time. You completed all you need to complete. If you are done with the water, get over here and go to bed with your wife. Again, as I was saying, this has just been rambling. Just the whole thing. I'm ending this generation. Bella has completed all she needs to complete. Sadly. Look at her. All pregnant. I am not sure which one of the kiddos that was. That's the founder. Very pregnant. What do we have right there? I have one of them. I'm going to play through. Oh, I completely forgot. Bella, just. Where's the mailbox? Just do it in the mailbox. Pay the bills, please. I'm just gonna start getting everybody through the ages. Hey, you got an ailment?
Grobel.
Yeah, that was Grobel. Creation impulse. Oh no, you touched video games and you got sparkle brain syndrome. Stop that. Sorry for yelling in your ear. I'll quit yelling at the Sims. I am gonna age everybody up so we could start rolling. I want to choose between the two girls here who we will follow. Because Cashew wants a horse, and I don't feel like dealing with a horse. Not right now, and he deserves to get his horsey. He has wanted it forever. So he can go be a horse girly. So Cherry or Candy are going to be the ones. It's basically, do we want to be a werewolf? Because Cherry got werewolf. Candy does not. They both have strong magic bloodlines, so. And I'm going to use the random legacy thing for that. But first, I have to go through, get everyone through a couple more things and aged up and get people moved out. And little Bella. That's when they first left the house when they were staying somewhere else. Yes, I know Candy ages up tomorrow. I'm gonna do that. And I will do pictures and probably clips of all of that. But it's gonna be very sped up so we can get out of this insanity. No, I don't feel like doing that right now. We are ending a video. Which had best be recording. It is. I don't know if I just didn't hit the button properly. It doesn't matter. Wedding was cute. I showed you pictures. And we will be moving on. What was this? Nothing? Good. You need to hibernate. Is it daytime? It is. You may now hibernate. Or wolf. Wolf nap. Go do that. He doesn't like sleeping at night. That's wish he was a teenager and moving out. You see the old beach house? Alright, I'm gonna stop rambling. Welcome back to the Vanillas. If you have not seen them, please go watch the other videos. They are filled with endless amounts of Nikki torment. I'm sure you will love watching me struggle. Bye-bye!